Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I have here is I started to make some envelopes, well not envelopes, but probably journaling cards or journaling tucks. And I started with book pages and I just decorated them. Now these two were made with darker paper. And I mean, I like the way it turned out, but I like the book pages better because they're a little bit brighter. And, I'll back this up with plain paper for a journaling spot. So let me put these off to the side and I will show you what I have. So actually, on the book page, I have it covered with tracing paper. And so I love the sound and I just love the way it looks. And I've done this before, but I haven't done it in a while, so I thought I would, give it another go today. And let's see how many I can get done. So I have different book pages here. So I folded it this way so that this would be the front and this would be the back for journaling. So I'm going to fold these here and we'll just see, how many I can get done. Now this is a little older, this paper. It's softer and a little darker. You can see the edges are a little darker. And it's fun to decorate with these kind of papers. The vintage look. Now I'm going to fold these up, but I'm not sure how many I'm going to get done. Now this here is a really old book. You can see how dark it is, but it's so yummy looking. I don't even know. It's probably going to, well, I wasn't sure if it was going to crack or fall apart. So this one here, I would put coffee dyed paper behind here on the back of it. And, so that it's okay. That's because I'm not sure if you wouldn't be able to write on here because it's just going to break apart. But I do want to use it because I just love the color of it. So let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sew them also, but after I'm going to put the tracing paper on it, decorate it, and then I'll sew it at the end. But I'll turn off the camera when I sew because my sewing machine, the lighting just glares so bad that it's hard to even, you can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, well, first of all, let me cut this down because I don't want to have any of the, I'm going to cut off my beautiful color, but I just want to get the wording on here. I probably could have left that on here. Now the back on here is going to be, it's just perfect because I wonder if I should leave that edging. Now I do have it, I'm cutting it off, but what I did is I have it double layered and I probably should glue it down, glue it closed. This is a step I forgot to do. Okay, so these two are done. Let me glue this down first before I cut them. So this is really a fun project for me. I love doing this, using the tracing paper, especially on book pages, either music paper or book pages, but I have so many books that I thought I would, give it a go with the book pages, and then to decorate it with the different pieces of ephemera, especially floral. That just makes me happy when I craft with that. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. So now I'm gonna cut this down so I only have book pages. Hopefully I'll be able to cut these pretty even so that it looks pretty decent. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all these done. Putting them together really isn't the bad part, but it's the decorating that sometimes it could really take a lot of time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just going to prepare this. Okay. So this is early afternoon crafting for me today. Okay, let's just get a little bit there. I'll get rid of all my little papers here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll try to fill up. That's how I'll roll today. I will try and fill up, glue these down onto here, which would be my front. I'm trying to see how I can get the most. Okay, that would be my front. Let's see if I can at least get 6 of these done. Okay. I can cut this down a little bit. Maybe just a little bit more, because it's kind of crooked anyway. Okay, much better. Okay, so I'll be able to get 6 down on here. Let me trim this up a little bit. Another crooked one, so we'll straighten that out. And it's still crooked. Okay, so it looks like I can get 6 of these on here. Oh, let me give this a think now. So I'm just going to put some glue on. Well, I'm just going to do it on the ends. Let's see, that's how I did the ones this morning. Because I just did them this morning, and let's see if I can, because I'll be sewing them also. I'm going to go right to the end with this. Wait a minute. Okay. I almost made a boo-boo. I only want to, I don't want to glue the back. And this is just to hold the paper down so that when I am decorating it, the papers, you know, they stay in place. And then I'll be sewing them after they're decorated. I would normally sew before I decorate. I just think it looks so pretty. Okay. So then we'll cut these out, decorate them. Now, of course, it's not going all the way. I don't have to trim them exactly to the side right now as I'm thinking, because when I sew them, then I'll trim them up. So, I mean, I don't want to bother with trying to be too fiddly with cutting these perfect right now. So I brought different kinds of ephemera out to decorate these cards with. Well, they're not cards right now, but they will be cards. I love that color paper. Really vintage. But what's amazing is that you could make your papers look almost like that, if not very, very similar, between the dyes that you can put on, vegetable dyes, coffee, tea, and then putting the ink on it. I mean, that's what we do, don't we? We make it look vintage with just preparing the paper, which is wonderful. Okay, so this is the front here. Everything sticks to this mat here, especially the paper and different pieces of ephemera. Okay. So I may do this like a mass making right now. Just kind of go down the assembly line instead of doing one by one, because I'm going to make them similar, and they're not going to be in the same journal anyway. So let's see. Normally I would sew them right now, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to bring out some of my ephemera here, and let's see what I'm going to do here. I could put this down toward the bottom, and then I have the ink. Now I do have birds, and I brought some of my flowers. So let's see if I can just, maybe we'll do birds on the top. And I just love my flowers on here, my roses. gosh, that looks so pretty. This is what makes decorating so much fun for me. Why do I feel like I've had more floral pieces out here? Let me ink this. And where is, there's my, now these are pieces of ephemera that I just kind of gathered and brought out. And let's see if I can put I think when the pieces are inked, it just, you know, makes it look so much better with when you're looking at it with the eye. And I think I want something on there. Could put that on sidewards, or okay, let me see. I have this here, but it's not blue. I think what I may do is cut this here is like a pinky. All right, I'm gonna do that. Just gonna cut this off. Put this there. And maybe the number 27 over there. And maybe I want a stamp on here. I have some stamps here. Only because these are so plain. I'm going to get my glue book here. And I think what I'll do is I'm just going to put some script on there. Oh, okay. I think that looks so much better. Okay, let's put the stamp over there. Just to give it a little something, so it's not so plain. Okay, how does that look? Oh, I think that looks nice. Okay, so I'm going to put these down one at a time because I do have 6 more or 5 more. Hopefully I'll be able to get through them. I don't want to sit here for so long. And of course these are going to get sewn. So these pieces of ephemera, they're going to be sewn on. Which is fine. I love that. The look when you have the cards that are sewn around. Okay, get back here, you. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Now my little stickers that I have here, I started to take them off because when I was doing the other ones earlier, there were some of these stickers, it was taking me like 2 minutes just to get them off the backing. And you know, some will come off real easy and some take a little bit longer. So I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to sew it later. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, I think I have this flower here. I have another rose. These are my 3 bottom roses. So pretty. And I have this little clock that I had cut off. Just trying to bring in some things that are pretty close to the colors that I have here. And I do have a little stamp, and I saw it and I didn't put it away because I thought I could probably use it. I don't know if that's the right place though. But just to break up a lot of the words by putting this ephemera down. Let's see if I have a butterfly. Oh, I just knocked all this stuff down. I have bows and butterflies here. They're all upside down because I knocked them all out. Oh, you know what? I have a blue butterfly. I could bring the blue butterfly and the blue stamp out so that there's some blue. Maybe this is the wrong. Okay, I think I'm liking that. Where's the other red one? Maybe I'll use the other half of the ticket that I used in the first one because it's pink and it'll go with the flower. Or should I put the whole thing down here? See, it's so funny how just moving things around will make it look so different. I think I like this. I'm just going to stick it down. It's not sticking. I really couldn't get a good view with it because it kept moving, but I think it's going to make a really nice layout. So let's get this down and we'll put this little circle down and then the stamp. And I have it close to the edge, and this is all going to be sewn. Oops. Come on, stamp. It's stuck to my mat. Okay. Okay, so if I put this rose like that, and maybe this over here. I think I like that. I think I like the rose on here. Okay, here's a circle. I can put this. I think I like this. I think I like these two together here. I like the this square one on top of the circle. Let me glue this and make sure this is right side up. Put that on there. Okay, I think this is a plan. I like this on top of here. Okay. Oh no, I thought I had this one. I probably did have it off the plastic, but it fell back down and glued itself again. Oh my gosh. I was so annoyed earlier when I was making it, when I was making the other ones, and I don't think I'll ever buy these stickers again because they are so annoying. They're beautiful, but they're so annoying to get this off. And you have to keep, oh, there we go. Look how pretty that looks. I really like this. Okay, so there we go. Let's get this other flower down here. And let's see what we can do with this one. I like having these big pieces of ephemera down first. I'm trying to use up what I have here because I don't want to have too many bits and pieces. Just trying to use up what I started and what's left on my desk here. I wonder if I could bring in another flower. Or that may be too much. Or maybe these are two purple flowers. Maybe I can bring in I think I'm liking that. But I'm going to need, I think I'm going to bring in this half of a blue one. because there's some blue on here. Put that there. Any labels or tags or anything? What do I have here? Oh, I could put this under here. I think that may look nice. Okay. I think I'm going to do that. That's looking really nice to me. Get that there. Now I'm going to get these things down before I forget where I decided to put them. Come on, flower. Did you glue back down again? Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Whoops, we get this back up. It's going down. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to leave it and then I'll cut that little piece off. My glue book is on the side of me that I'm using to glue this ephemera down. I started off with all this room over here on the table, on my desk, and gosh, now it's all over the place. I have to get that glue off my fingers, as usual. I'm liking this. It's a little flower garden. Oh, that looks nice. Now, I wonder if I can get a pretty butterfly in here. The blue butterfly. Let me ink him up. I'm going to ink him right over here. Up there. Oh, that looks pretty up there. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I think I need something over here too. I don't know why, but I have a little, oh, that looks good there. Little brown and white butterfly. You have to have butterflies when you have all this ephemera in here. You know what I'm going to do? Excuse me. I'm going to bring in my script again. I'm just going to put a little bit of script on that little, right here on that red, on this little, just a little bit, and on that white. Oh, that looks so pretty. And then I'm going to cut this little, just because it's going to be sticky when I go to sew it. I don't know if that would do anything. Probably not, because it was so little. Oh, that's so pretty. I am loving these. Okay, little birdie. Let's get you done. Okay. Let's see, I have this, but I have to ink it. Oops, I have some glue on there. Let's ink this up, just because it's so white. Oops, I don't know how I'm going to use this. I may have to. going to ink it just to make it a little darker. And I may only use half of it because these journaling cards are not going to be very big. So I'm just going to go right down the middle. Okay. Oh, and it's tall for that. I don't want to cut it. So I'm going to put that there, and let's see what else I can put here for the little birdie. Let's see the different ephemera that I have here. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying, everything's sticking. Now I had little frames, and I thought I brought them out here. I guess I didn't. Here's something a little different. Now maybe I'm going to cut this in half. I may have to do that because these journaling cards they're not that big. I probably should just glue it down. Just glue it down, and however it turns out, it turns out. It's almost like when you're making a glue book and you cut it out backwards. Now, I thought that I had frames over here, but I guess I didn't bring any. Okay, now that looks quite nice. I'm just looking around here to see what else I have. I think, well, birds and butterflies go, right? Just to bring in some, okay, I'm going to do that because I like it and I don't want to second guess myself. Especially when I have two more. And I do want to sew them. Oh, let me get this up and yes, I'm liking the way this hair is turning out. Or do I want to do the red bird? I think I'm going to do the red bird right here. Well, I better not because I'm going to do this bird. I hope I have another flower here because I think I'm going to, oh, I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do like this, but I'm thinking I need something here. My goodness, do I have to, I don't know why I feel like I have to like cover up every little space. Let me get this inked. Okay. Does everybody who crafts get a lot of glue all over their hands? Oh my gosh. I don't know why that happens to me. Okay, I like the way it turned out. I'm going to do the red butterfly or the red bird next. Because I don't know if I'm going to use that other bird. I might go right back to flowers. I'm going to ink this up and get good color on it. Okay, so if we put you there, the red bird there, let's see what else I brought here. I do have a tea time. See, but that's taking up the whole paper, and it's then you won't be able to see the paper underneath. So if I put that there, and maybe this one here, layering things up, I think it's just such a pretty thing to do. Okay, now I need something red. Oh, I like that. I need something red. What do I have that's red around here? I do have a butterfly. And I also have a red flower that I can put underneath that. Okay. And that's my plan. Okay. Let me get these little pieces down. Then I'm going to glue that onto there. Oh, I did start this one too. See how nice that went off? Because I already had it started. And I think when I use this, that's what I'm going to do when I'm using these stickers again. I have to start to peel them because, like I said, my goodness, I was so annoyed. Some of them came off really easy, and some of them, it took me like 2 minutes to get them off. Okay, I think this went down first. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Let's see if I put the bird there. And then maybe just something little. I could put that one right there on the bottom. And you could still see the book pages underneath. Oh, I think he's too high up. Hopefully I can get him off. Oh, good. Yeah, I just had to bring him down a little bit lower. And you can still hear that crinkle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these. I'm going to sew them off camera though, because like I said, you won't be able to see it. This is going to be glued. Okay, so we have one more. And let's see what I can do with this. I do have that bird, but I think I'm going to go with the flower. If the flower gives me a problem with getting that off, getting the backing off, then I'll go to the bird. Trying to see if I can use up the rest of my ephemera here that I had cut out. Okay, let's see. I have this beautiful rose. It's so pretty. And maybe I'll put some text on here. Let me make sure this is not upside down. Okay, I think it's good. Put that there. Okay. So this way it's not a plain card. Oh, that looks pretty. And then let's see what kind of butterfly. Maybe I'll bring this pretty one. Bring that butterfly there. Oh my, okay, I like that. Okay, look how pretty this is. But then, like I said, I love working with roses and book pages and music papers. Now, should I just put the butterfly there? Do I need anything else? Oh, I could put a little bow on the, let's see what other kind of bows I have. I do have a polka dot bow. I think that could be a little too big though. I like the bow, but I think it's that one, the polka dot one, is a little too big, and here's a smaller. I do like it, but maybe where's that polka dot bow? I think it adds a little more dimension being that polka dot, and I like that. I think I'm going to put it right down here. I don't know whether it goes or not, but it's pleasing to my eye. I think it looks good, so I'm going to stick it down here, and we'll get the butterfly up on the top. Yeah, I think that looks pretty on there. The polka dots are really adding something to it. Okay, butterfly, let's get off the plastic. Oh my gosh, look at, I really love this. I actually like them all. I think they all turned out very, very nicely. And like I said, I will sew around them like I did with the other ones. Let me bring these back in. And I'll bring in the other ones. The first ones that I did. Now, you know, you can see the sewing on here, and it just looks so pretty. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew around all 6 of these. And, you know, like I said, I'm not going to do them on camera because you can't see what I'm doing. Let me just make some room here so I can get them all in. So there you go. So thank you so much for coming along and crafting with me. And you have a real good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.